Hey guys, welcome to another Fly the Consoles collection video. This episode I'll be talking about Nintendo 64. Take 50. So here we have my Nintendo 64. Got this during the end of the console's life. Was sort of pretty much dying out by the time I got it and everyone had a PS1. So yeah, I didn't really know too many people with a Nintendo 64. I still had a lot of time and enjoyment on this console, especially with Legend of Zelda and GoldenEye, which were the only two games that I had for quite some time. The way I came by this was pretty tragic. It actually used to be my brother's friend's console. He died in a car accident and my brother ended up getting this handed onto him. Yeah, my brother didn't really... he wasn't much of a console gamer back then, I guess. And you know, I was still at high school, so I had a lot more time on this than he did, and I guess that's the reason why I've still got it. But now that I'm a collector, there's not really a reason for me to still have it, so this one in particular, we'll go back to him, and hopefully I'll get another Zelda cart and another GoldenEye cart to replace them. Yeah, so Nintendo 64 is pretty important to me. I don't really say that I've got a favourite console, over any other, but I think Nintendo 64 just has it's a lot more special to me. And yeah, I got a lot more memories on this console, that's for sure. A great library of games. I don't actually have too many games at the moment. Most of the games that I'll show you, I actually ended up getting probably, some of them over a decade ago, and only add to it every now and then, I guess when the price is right. Mainly keen on collecting, I guess like most other people, when good deals come around, and garage sales seem to be the way to go, but like I said in other videos, for Nintendo products, it's a pretty slow game. A lot of PlayStation and Xbox stuff, but yeah, Nintendo, I think for New Zealand in particular, it wasn't really a household name. PlayStation definitely is, but Nintendo, it's sort of got its niche market, and yeah, a lot of time it's just for the Nintendo fanboys. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's the way it is here, but I guess it's what makes it even more special to collect for now. So now I'll go on to what I have in my collection so far. So now onto the collection. By the way, I remember to use the Wii U headset with the microphone, so hopefully the audio quality's a bit better. Hopefully it's a bit louder. You don't have to crank the volume right the way out. Now back onto it. So I guess starting off with the games, I will show you. Let's do this. I'll show the carts first, and then I guess the boxes separately, just because that's sort of how I had them stored. Okay, so 1080 snowboarding, body harvest, Clay Fighter 63rd and 1/3, Cruisin' World. This was actually the first game that I bought with, I believe it would have been birthday and Christmas money. They were pretty close together, so it meant that I could save up and get something a bit more expensive than normal. I think I ended up paying $80 for this. Yeah, a lot of money. Definitely a lot of money for now as well for that game. Donkey Kong 64. Duke Nukem. You'll see a lot of these carts have engravings on them, or sticker residue. That was F1 Grand Prix. I used to go around a lot of the video stores from my hometown and buy the games. GoldenEye 007. So it was one of the original games for the console. NBA Hang Time. Jet Force Gemini. Killer Instinct Gold. I have Ocarina of Time plugged in at the moment, but also got Majora's Mask. Perfect Dark. Had so many awesome hours playing that multiplayer with all my mates on the 4-player on a small TV. Good times. Ridge Racer 64. South Park. Star Wars Shadow of the Empire. Super Mario 64. V-Rally, I guess that's 99 edition, or edition 99. Wave Race, and probably my only wrestling game, WWF No Mercy. So the boxes that I have, I don't have boxes for all of them, and some of them, because they came from video stores, and these, the cut up cardboard box inside a plastic case. But all the ones that I do have boxes for, including these ones, all have their manuals. But not every box has its cardboard insert. Which is a shame because they end up getting pretty squashed. Cruisin' World, Duke Nukem 64, F1 World Grand Prix. Let's move these off. Okay, GoldenEye 007. NBA Hang Time is actually manual only. Jet Force Gemini. Killer Instinct Gold. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Favorite game of all time. And Majora's Mask. Perfect Dark, Ridge Racer 64, South Park, Super Mario 64. Definitely some of these games need upgrades. Wave Race 64, WWF No Mercy. So the accessories that I have for this, I've got one boxed controller pack and one loose one, one genuine rumble pack and one aftermarket one, and I actually have 3 consoles, 2 of them hooked up and working, one of them a spare, and out of those 3 consoles only one of them has an expansion pack. And then for the original Nintendo 64 that I showed you, the one that used to be my brother's mate's, this was the box for it. And if you can imagine, I guess the sort of tattiness of that comes with age, but also because my brother's friend, when he used to come over to our house, he'd always bring that with him, and likewise when I ended up with it, I used to pretty much take it everywhere with me too, take it away on holiday with me, and yeah, so it's definitely well used. Okay, so just 2 more accessories. Obviously got a bunch of controllers. Only colour variant controller that I have is this black one, which is obviously an old video store. And pretty cool find from a garage sale. Did find this at a big church one. An ASCII N64 wheel, which looks like this. So it's an official Nintendo licensed product as well, which kind of makes it better. But I also do have this Mad Catz Nintendo 64 racing wheel as well, which is pretty neat. Kids love jumping all over that one. Yeah, so that is it for what I have in my Nintendo 64 collection so far. That's it for this time. Thanks for watching.